Hi, hello everyone. This is Harsha from ASHUHARSHA Innovations and welcome back to our React.js course. In this course, we are going to see our first app and we are going to initialize it. So this is where we are going to start our coding part as well. So let's get started. So without any delay, let's move on to the agenda. So in today's agenda, we are going to have a overview of commands, like what are the commands we are going to use. We are going to look at that commands with a brief explanation. Then we are going to set up our first project in the mission. Like I'm going to move on to my mission and show you how to initialize our first project and our hello world application as well. And we are going to look at the directory structure of React.js project, like how the folders will work, like how the folders look and where the app will start. This kind of things we will see. So now let's move on to commands overview. So in the commands overview, the first command we are going to see is npx create react app and app name. So this command is actually used for initialization of project. So this is the command which will create all our files and folders which are required to write the code. Okay, and the next command we are going to see is cd. So if you are a Linux user, you must already know it, but if you are a Windows user, you may be, if you are a beginner, you must be hearing it for the first time only. So cd is nothing but a shortcut for change directory. In the terminal, if you want to change from one folder to another folder, we will use cd command. So next command we are going to see is code space dot. Actually using this command we are going to open our project in the VS Code. Without this command we can use the GUI also, but to make it work for all operating system I am going to use code space dot as the command. And the next command we are going to look at is npm start. So this is the command which is going to be used to start our applications, where we will see our application running on the browser window. So this is all about the commands we are going to use in this video. So without now I will move on to my mission. Let's take a look at how we are going to initialize and how we are going to start our application in the real time. Welcome back. Now I am in my mission. Now let's start initializing our project and creating our first hello world app. So I am opening the file explorer initially. So go to any of your desired location. As of now I am moving on to ASHUHARSHA folder, which is our channels folder. So in this folder create a new file, like create a new folder, or you can use any location, that is also fine. And what are the location you need to choose, just choose that, just open that folder and just find the place where you are seeing this directories and click on it and type cmd. So this will open a terminal window like this for you. So this is nothing but wherever the folder, like if you see I am in React.js folder, and this terminal window will also open in the React.js folder only. Okay, just to move to this folder. Then again, to initialize the app, as we know, I have shown you the first command, which is npx create -react -app, and then we need to give our project name. So for now I am giving it as task manager, like we can develop it anything, but for now I am giving it as task manager app. So you can name it anything. So once we give this command and click on enter, it will start processing and it will create all the directories required with under the folder task -manager. So it will take some time, just wait for a few minutes and it will complete. So now I am back. So see here, like some of you people, when you are running the npx create react app, you may get an error like no git is found. So don't worry about that issue. That is a common error only. So after that, now if you have successfully run the create react app command, you will see something like this, happy hacking, and you will have a editor popping up here. So to change the directory, like see here already they suggested how to start the project, but now let us change the directory to task manager, which is our project. So I am giving cd and then the folder name cd task manager is the folder created by create react app. So when I create, you will see that task manager is the folder whatever we are looking for. Now let us open our project in the code itself. To open in the code, we will give code space dot command, which is our third command we have seen. So once we press the enter, we will see our code, our project opened in the Visual Studio, like we are seeing now here. So I configured it as the black theme. You can configure it any theme if you want. When you are installing, you will get the theme selection option. Okay, now look at the things here. So there is, let us look at the directory structure here. So in the task manager, in the task manager project, we are seeing node modules, public, src, git ignore, package log.json, package.json, and readme.md. So the main parts we need to focus here is, first thing is node modules. So this folder is nothing but where our dependencies, like what are the dependencies, React dependencies and routing dependencies, whatever we install, whatever the dependencies we will install, that will consider that will be located inside the node modules. This is never touching folder, so we will never touch this folder. You can ignore it. This is a folder which has all the dependencies listed. And then seeing a public folder, so this is a folder where the user will see his HTML content. This is the folder where the application will actually start. So in the public folder you will see favicon.ico, index.html, and some logos and some other files as well. In this public folder the important file is index.html. So in index.html there will be nothing. You will be having a div with the id root, that's it. So this is the div tag which we are going to get and render all our HTML code. So I will explain you. If you don't understand what I am saying, don't worry. It is just we are going to inject our HTML code into this div, that's it. So index.html is the place where where our application is getting loaded. Next, moving on to the src folder, the first file you need to look at here is app.js. This is the starting point of our file, like this is where our application will get started. So this is what we will see when rendered. This is the code which will get rendered to the browser when the application is first loaded. So if you see all other files, css file is for styling. As you know, .css extension is just an extension for CSS file, and app.test.js is for writing test cases. I will teach this in later lesson when we are discussing unit testing. And index.css is also a CSS file, which it has some global styles like the body things, and if you have some star styles, like if you need to define a font family for all the application, like global styles you can include in index.css. And index.js, actually this is where we will render our app actually. So actually we will take the root, we will select the document.getElementId root, which is we found in in public folder. In index.html, if you see, there is a div tag with the id root. We are selecting that same div tag here and we are rendering it. We are rendering the all our code inside that div tag only. So this is how the index.js file works. And here if you see, there is an app included, and this app is coming from app.js only. Here a function is there, app, a JavaScript function is existing, that is called app, and this is where our application will get started. So this is all about directory structure. The most important thing you need to remember is our application will start at app.js, that's it. So if you see setup test, logo.svg, these are some things which we will delete, and this is something which will be used in the code also. Setup test is for setting up test case environment, which we will discuss in later sessions. So let me start the application. So to run the application, we are going to use the npm start command. So what I am going to do is, I am going to take a new terminal here like this by selecting terminal and new terminal. You may find it here only, and after that you will see a window like this, terminal window in the Visual Studio bottom thing. Then you will give a command npm space start. So after hitting this command, you will see our application will is getting opened in our browser. Okay, now once the compilation is finished, just find the local URL here, copy this and go to any of your favorite browser. If it is opening by default, then just paste the URL and press enter. Then you will see our application getting run. So this is the application. This is the first application which is generated by React. So let's have a hello world here. So to write the hello world program, what I will do is, I will remove entire thing which is inside the return, and I will have a h1 tag with hello world. So this is nothing but I am creating a heading hello world. So if I save this, this will automatically recompile, and you will see hello world updated, and whichever we are seeing. Try it and let me know if you are facing any issues in the comment section. So this is all for this video guys. Thanks for watching, and see you again in upcoming video.